Namaskar, I am Pradeep Sharma, Master Practitioner of Graphology and Mind Management Coach. There is a very deep and important question. Many people struggle with why they don't take action in their life, even when they know what they need to do. The reason can be different for each person, but here are some common ones by which they will understand, or I can say we will understand. So there are major six pillars on which we operate our life. The first one is fear of failure or success. We often imagine the worst case scenario. What if I try and fail? This question always churning in your mind, that if I will do this, might be I will fail. Or even, what if I succeed and everything changes? Because you don't like changes. Fear of change. This fear paralyzes us before we even begin. That's why we procrastinate. The second pillar is the overthinking and perfectionism, waiting for the perfect time. In this universe, there is nothing perfect. The perfect plan, or wanting things to do be 100% right, often leads to inaction. In a reality, there is a rarely ever a perfect moment. So, if you are thinking that let me work, let me think to improvise, enhance the activity, then I will take action that reflects your mindset. Because the first version is the best version. Because once you take action, you are giving a learning to your mind. The third pillar is the lack of clarity. When we are not sure what we truly want or what steps to take, our mind avoids action because it doesn't see a clear path forward. Mostly, when we are studying, either in a school or college, the academic knowledge is not your base. That is above the surface level information. Because our education system is like that, they never clarify you that the academic knowledge which you are getting either in a school or in a college, that is not about your mind. And in the morning when you wake up, and same day when you are going to sleep in the night, whole day you are only and only doing the things from your body for your body, but you forget because of lack of awareness that there is a power which needs to be sharpened to be empowered, and that is your mind. Even someone giving you the insights that what is mind, how our mind works, you never take interest, and it is clear that if my interest will be there, that is the first step for the success. My interest for wasting time, my interest to wasting energy, my interest to criticize, my interest for the comparison, and my interest for the complaints. Because the fourth pillar says detail about this interest part, that is your comfort zone. Staying in routine feels safe. Even if you don't want make yourself happy, taking action requires discomfort. And our brain naturally resists that because our mind operates for the survival mode to keep you in the safe mode. For that, he will always try to instruct you to be in your comfort zone because the tendency, the operating mechanism, the strategy of mind is like that only. Then you will question that if my mind is saying like this, my mind is telling me, my mind is operating in that way, that I have to be like this. But that is your no wrong perception. What mind needs? Mind need a continual improvement, not continuous improvement. Try to understand there is a very big difference between continuous and the continual. Continual tells us the consistency, punctuality, and the repetition. Here you have to repeat the things, means you have to adopt the habit for doing that thing again and again. That's why in present scenario, whatever you are doing, it is repeating in your behavior. That's why your mind is helping you. Like this is in your mind that I can't, I can't wake up in the morning or early morning. The word can't, if you ever understand, this is a very, very crucial and important word. The word can is reflects or having a meaning ability, because the word can't you are using more frequently, so your mind learns that, because you are saying yourself like a simple a sentence, you are saying I can't do this, means you are challenging your ability and telling your mind don't do this job. Congratulations, your mind is listening to that, and he's saying yes dear, I am with you. I will not allow you to do the good things because you always use this word can't. This comes because of low self belief. If you don't believe we are capable or worthy, we hesitate to take actions. And it is happening that whenever any good thing, personality development, mind empowerment, this knowledge comes in your life, that means universe has chosen you. Try to understand, there are a lot of people beside you, behind you, surround you, but that particular moment when you have chosen or you are listening or somebody is informed you to take this personality development or empowerment mind insights, but you refuse. At the moment you refuse means you are disrespecting the universe. You are disrespecting the time and energy. So what will happen? That leads to the procrastination and energy drain. That is the sixth pillar. Sometimes it's not a deep emotional thing. We may just lack energy, focus, or good habits and end up postponing action again and again. That's why empower your mind, whatever it takes. I will repeat, empower your mind, whatever it takes. Now let's understand why it matters. When you empower your mind, you develop mental strength and the positive beliefs that help you face challenges more confidently. This inner power can be the fuel behind your actions and motivations. Your mind is waiting for that fuel. That is your actions first, and the moment you take actions, you motivate yourself. But what is happening? You keep saying nobody motivates you. Yes, and that is the correctly you are saying nobody is motivates you because that buddy is you only. But you are waiting for that buddy. So simple ways to empower your mind, that is practice self-awareness. Regularly reflects on your thoughts, emotions and beliefs. Now question comes, are you able to understand what is thought, how they create it, what are the emotions, how they are taking shapes, and how these beliefs, journaling or talking with someone you trust can help you notice mental patterns that slow you down. The major challenge is that most of us don't understand the philosophy, the strategy, and the working mechanism of your mind where these three major elements taken place every nanoseconds, that is your thoughts, your emotions and beliefs. Because we are not aware about that what is thought, what is emotions, and how they are converting into our beliefs. Next, feed your mind good information. There are a lot of informations coming and reaching to your mind, but you never think of you what you're doing. You are mixing the information. Information never give you success. Implementation, yes, it will give the success. You listen to some audio, you see some videos, you attend some classes, and after listening, you sometime compare, criticize. So what will happen? Your mind program like that such things, either you are in a school or college or somewhere you are attending some sessions, and then you make a questions. So what you're doing, that questions, that comparison, then complaint, that criticism, you are giving instruction to your mind, these things are not good, and then he will help you to not to give interest in such things. And once again I will tell you, the moment interest will not be there, you never understand what is the intention. When you don't know your intention, your attention will reflect, you never be focused. And when there is no attention, there is no retention, means in memory you forget the things because you are not reception, you are not receiving the right information. So feed your mind good informations. Distance yourself from negativity whenever you can. Challenge your inner critic. When the little voice says you can't, gently ask, is that really true? And prove it wrong with small actions. Visualize success. Clearly imagine yourself succeeding before you start. This builds both confidence and clarity. But the only thing is that how to visualize, right? Now, even you listen this audio and then after some time you switch over to your mobile and very busy by seeing the notification, but when you are listening that you are not noting down, you are not giving attention. That self awareness I talked about thought, emotion and beliefs. I will write it and then I will explore. I will ask someone, yes, these are the good things everybody should know. But no, because we feel very busy ourselves. We have a lot of work to do. That's why we don't know how to visualize our success. And the next is the adopt growth mindset. So this is happening because we are having a fixed mindset, fear of success, fear of failure, fear of change, which we don't want to accept and see setbacks as learning opportunities, not failures. Remind yourself you can improve with effort and time. Writing habit gives you more empowering strategy for your mind. The question comes, why in our academic syllabus this is not included? Yes, it will not include because the authorities who are responsible for this, they should also aware that what is mind. So it's a question of debate. The better if something is not there, myself evolve myself. So how to start taking actions, that is the break goals into tiny first steps, accept imperfections, create an environment that support action. That's why join community, join a group where good things are happening, because fewer distractions, accountability patterns gives you valuable things. Shift focus from what if I fail to what if I never try. I will repeat, shift your focus from what if I fail to what if I never try. Build momentum. Once we take a small step, the next step becomes easier. So, just at the end, I will give you one insight in a simple words. We often don't take action because our mind tries to keep us safe, because it designed in such a way. But growth only happens when we do things despite fear. Actions builds clarity and confidence, not the other way around. So participate for learning, and learning about mind never be taught in your academics. That is your own responsibility to evolve yourself, to give a next level learning by joining those things, by reading books and create interest. Thank you.